do it live.
I'm not a songwriter. I'm not a sex symbol. I just want to entertain people.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to garden. I want a cat.
I need something big. I need something new.
What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it.
Tell your mama, girl, we can't stay long.
We should call ourselves Lightning and Thunder.
Yeah, lightning and thunder!
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to a Boxing Day edition of the Cinematic Lounge. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Ralph. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Day after Christmas.
Yes.
I'm still dealing with a little bit of a head cold. Trying to get my hat straightened out. We had a very nice Christmas.
Yes, we did.
Just us, really, which was nice.
That's
we had
nice.
One of our sons over and your daughter, which was very nice. Mm-hmm. So on Christmas Day, we went out and saw a film, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We saw Song Sung Blue,
Yes, we
starring Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Song Sung Blue, which is based on a documentary, a 2008 documentary called
Thunder
Song
and Lightning.
Snow. Originally, it was going to be called Thunder and Lightning, but the real name was Song Sung Blue, 2008.
Oh, I thought it was Thunder and Lightning.
Documentary.
Okay.
Very good documentary, by the way, which is available on YouTube. And I suggest you don't see the documentary before you see the movie. I do want to say that the movie, I'm just going to give it away, the movie was fantastic. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it.
You didn't think it was fantastic?
I thought it was good.
Okay, not fantastic.
Not fantastic,
All
but
right,
good.
well, if you know about the film, it's a film about this duo from Milwaukee or from Wisconsin called Lightning and Thunder.
Right.
Mike Sardina and Claire Sardina. Mm-hmm. And I guess they were a well-known duo from Milwaukee who meet later in their life. Mm-hmm. He was a Vietnam veteran. He was a auto mechanic. He's been in groups, bands for a long time.
Right.
Local Milwaukee bands, famous Milwaukee bands, it turns out. But he had a lot of friends who were doing Buddy Holly impressions and Elvis impressions, and he was working with them, going to concerts or doing concerts and things. And Summerfest or some big Milwaukee...
The Milwaukee State Fair.
The Milwaukee State Fair. Summerfest comes up later,
Yes.
which is the big concert. Anyway, they meet cute, and he decides, after meeting her, that they made a great duo called Lightning and Thunder. He was lightning, she was thunder. And he was going to be he called himself a Neil Diamond, not impersonator, interpreter.
And she told him that. She said, "You're not an impersonator, you're an interpreter."
That's what she came up. He says,
Yes.
that's right, because he goes,
He
good
said, yeah.
job. Now, many things happen in this film that I don't want to spoil this one,
Right.
because I think people really should go see it. And that's why you shouldn't watch the documentary
Correct.
before you go see it, because it's all laid out. The documentary is an unblinking look at these two.
Yeah.
A literally unblinking look.
Right.
She was a mother of two. She was on welfare when she met him. It is definitely they're definitely blue collar,
Right.
struggling throughout their life, and they don't you don't really see that in the film. You get a sense, but in the documentary they really lay it out. And some things happen that affect the family in many, many different ways. But it's really a love story about those two.
Right.
Now, going in, I thought it was going to be a love story about Neil Diamond songs.
Right.
And that's kind of the MacGuffin. The Neil Diamond songs are fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, if you love Neil Diamond, you're gonna love the music in this film. But it's really about their relationship. Now, going into this movie, as we're walking into, as we're walking into the film, you and I are talking about our relationship.
Right.
And because we met sort of late in life,
Yes.
as everyone knows or doesn't know, that you're my fourth wife, and we have a very good, stable relationship. And I said to you on the way in, you were talking about what happens if something happens to one of us, and you go, well, all my passwords are where they're supposed to be. I don't know where yours are, but you'll be able. And I said, I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't know what I would do without you. I don't think I can handle it without you. So we go into the movie. And the median age in the movie is about 53 years old. I mean, there was one guy even going up in a
Yeah, there
walker.
was-
We had to go around this person. I mean, it was old. This was an old group. And this was the day it came out.
Yeah. Well, it was Christmas Day too.
It was Christmas Day.
So they're, older people that maybe don't have young children and
Could be.
families,
There was a lot. But definitely Neil Diamond
yeah.
fans. You could tell. And for some reason, this movie just hit me hard. Now, I was dealing with a couple of things. I was dealing with emotions, and I was also dealing with my head cold. So in the middle of me, literally this movie was like Brian's song to me. I don't know what it was going on in this film. As you get older, you realize there's more behind you than in front of you, so every day becomes more precious than ever before. And for some reason, their relationship and what they were doing, and also for me, when I see, I was telling you after the movie, when I see things choreographed,
Right.
like when those flash mobs happen and everybody starts dancing in a mall and doing all that, it literally emotionally gets to me. I don't know what it is seeing that kind of things go on. So this movie's all about music and choreography and dancing and
See,
I know you didn't see that, but I'm seeing and it just I know it's
the
there.
music I saw, but the
You didn't see them
choreography-
because the camera the
I
the
saw
camera
him,
work is amazing. I don't know this director.
I saw him being Neil Diamond, doing Neil Diamond moves with his scarf, throwing the scarf on people, shaking his ass.
That's
Like,
just half of it. Then they pan over and there's these two Asian girls from the Asian thing doing
that's
their
towards
back.
the end, and they're the two backup
Okay, but it got
singers.
me. All right, I'm just saying. So
But it's not choreography.
I heard a little tearing going on your side
Bob
too.
Fosse is choreography.
I
That's-
can't watch that movie. Okay, because of that reason. I just start breaking
Love
down.
me some Bob Fosse.
I know, but I break down. I'm watching people do that stuff. I guess because I can't do it. I think
Yeah.
part of it is I can't sing, I can't dance.
Right.
And maybe it makes me sad that I wish I could do that because it just feels so beautiful and so life affirming that I get sad. So I'm blubbering through this thing. Also, I'm trying to hold back coughs because I can feel them welling up. I start eating those little pretzel bites and the salt goes down my throat and I'm going, oh my God, and this poor guy next to me and everybody around us is wearing masks because they're all old. And I'm thinking they're going to think I'm some kind of, like, this guy's a germ fest. So on top of me crying, I'm also trying not to cough. It was tough. And I just loved it. I think Hugh Jackman. Now, if you watch the documentary, obviously they really beautified these two people. I mean, Kate Hudson is just. I mean, she's so. Claire Sardina is very charming, but she's no Kate Hudson. I'm sorry, she just isn't. But they did their own music. I'm talking too much. You got to say some things, but I just want to get through before I start crying again.
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
I just found them just completely charming, both of them, and all their warts come out in the film, the documentary for sure, but in this film, I mean, he's a practicing alcoholic.
He's not a practicing.
What do you call that?
He's in recovery.
Recovering
He's recovering.
alcoholic.
He's been in
So
recovery
he's going to
for
meetings
over
all the
20
time.
years. So he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't relapsed in 20 years.
Right,
So,
and he starts. He tries to develop. He has a daughter, so they become this family that's all together. He's trying to have a relationship with her kids, one boy, one girl, and his daughter. And they just and all their friends around them. His dentist is his manager.
Yeah.
There's a guy that somehow becomes a traveling manager for them, played by Jim Belushi. The dentist is played by Fisher Stevens.
Well, Jim Belushi got it because he said he knew all these people at the casinos, and turns out you find out that he knows all the people because he's a bus driver.
Takes them
and
to
he
each
takes
casino.
people to the casinos.
But they're surrounded by
Which is
all
hilarious.
these. They're surrounded by all these people, and who just love them.
Right.
And actually, in the documentary, they interview the people
Right.
who these people, and you can see that they really just love these two.
They did.
And everybody around them loved these two, and Milwaukee and Wisconsin loved these two. They were a big popular band. I mean, they had their ups and downs. One of the biggest points in the film, and everybody, it's not a spoiler because it's out there and they know it happened. So Summerfest is a big concert that happens in Wisconsin. Pearl Jam was one of the main events. Eddie Vedder actually calls this couple and invites them to participate in their concert and get up on stage and sing. What they sing? What's the song? Denim Denim. What's that one?
Denim and Forever in Blue Jeans.
Forever in Blue Jeans. And Eddie Vedder joins them
Yeah.
and sings Forever in Blue Jeans with that beautiful, deep voice. I didn't realize how little and adorable that guy is. I mean, I had no idea how adorable Eddie Vedder was. And they're up on stage with him.
Yeah.
And there was a big part of their life, and And then things happen after that just... Anyway, the movie hit me on so many different levels, I can't even... I can barely talk about it. It is my Brian song. Like, I don't think I could watch it again without... Like, I'll admit, I watched Field of Dreams on the train ride the other day. And the Dad, Let's Have a Catch scene. I'm very emotional for some reason lately. So I'm watching... Excuse me. I'm watching on the train, Dad, Let's Have a Catch. And I'm blubbering on the train. Just like, it's ridiculous. So anyway, give me your thoughts on Song Song Blue. And you're dressed... By the way, what's your drink today? What is your drink today? I'm a little late on this one.
That's okay. My drink.
Wait, I'm gonna tape a little bit of this with my...
With your
I didn't
Super
get this
8?
for Christmas, but it's my Camp Snap 8. It's a Fugazi Super 8. So I'm gonna tell me what... let me turn it on. Hang on, I gotta turn it on.
Black coffee.
Wait a minute. Get this thing on. Okay, so black coffee. Why black coffee?
Because Lightning, that's what he drinks now.
The recovering alcoholic.
Recovering alcoholic, yep.
A lot of coffee in this movie. He drinks a lot of it. So there you
And
go.
all times of the day and night. Like 8 o'clock at night, they come home from somewhere. He's like, I'm making a fresh pot. You want a cup?
Yeah.
Like, jeez.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
All right, so tell me your thoughts on the film.
So at first, I knew you really wanted to see it. I really was not. I was like, okay, we'll go see it. Like, it's a movie.
It's a movie. I love when you say it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Oh my
You know,
God.
movies are fun. I'll
Yeah.
go see it. And I have to tell you, the first part, until the big stuff happens, I was just like, okay, it's a movie. It's
a
couple
karaoke
people,
movie.
You know, they're
like-
it's cute. It's
Yeah.
it's a rom com. You know, and I'm
Yeah,
just
that's true. It is a
You know,
rom-com.
I'm watching it. And I'm like, and then when
Shit starts happening.
when shit starts happening, then I start to really feel things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I kind of like these characters, which
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Like leading up to it, I just, it's just like, oh, they're, it's just another kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I got very invested. But I also found it very cliched. I just found that, there was points in the movies where I said, and of course that's what happens.
But it's all real.
Well,
It's not. It's all okay. So let's. Okay, we can't. I'm not going to give anything away, but it's
Right.
It's all real. Now they shave the edges a little.
it
I mean,
It's not all real, though. That's just it. Like, it's
Okay.
not all
Well,
real.
okay, yeah.
Because it becomes Lifetime movie-ish in certain points.
Yes, yes.
Or
It's a
Hallmark,
Hollywood
like
film.
a
It's a
Hallmark.
film, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's a film, and you have to, like, they have to do certain things to keep people there. But I found that those parts actually took away from what I felt for the characters, because then it became, of course, that's what's going to happen now.
yeah, they definitely they play up some things that obviously were made more dramatic by the film.
Right.
No question. But again, I was already in. I wasn't caught up in this. Isn't I was just in. I was blubbering. I couldn't. I didn't want it to end. I
Right.
wanted to see more karaoke at the Chinese place. I wanted to see more concerts.
I didn't want to see
because
any more
I love the
karaoke.
music too. I love
Well,
Neil
I liked
Diamond
the
music.
music. Was fine, but everything was fine. But it was just too. I don't know. It's just too. Things were just too contrived. Like, they were set up to happen in a certain way, just like they would happen in, like I said, a Hallmark movie or a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, it's funny. Without seeing the documentary,
Mm-hmm.
you go, "Oh, there's no way that could have happened."
It happens.
And then it happened.
But again, like, my biggest thing to you, even when we came out of the theater, even before we saw the documentary, it was like that they claimed that movie took place over a 3-year time. There's no way all that stuff can happen.
You know,
in
they were
3
married
years.
for 17 years.
Yeah,
I think so.
And the actual documentary is over an 8-year period,
Right.
or they talk about an 8-year period
Yeah.
in their life.
There's
So
you filmed it for a long time.
right? So that was part of it. Is they had to get everything that really happened, but they smushed it into a 3-year time frame.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's
that's
compressed.
where-
It's definitely compressed. You have to do that because, other than the movie Boyhood, who's going to watch a film that's 12 years, it's actual real time, right? Boyhood, you never saw it, so don't worry about
I
it.
never saw it, but also, I don't think they have to be real time to have more time elapse.
What, like put a thing that says 5 years later?
No, you can films do that without saying 5 years later.
I mean, your pragmatism is killing me here. I mean,
And that's what I was having trouble with the whole thing. Like, they meet and they get married within 3 months. I'm like, no, you have children, both of you. You can't do that.
Okay. All right, you're ruining it for me. I'm not going to lie. Well, there's the meet cute. I mean, yeah, it's all the Hollywood cliches.
I mean, I found some of it cute. Like, I found it cute when they were like, they had all the impersonators, like the Buddy Holly, and she was Patsy Cline, and
there was who was the
they had
hot tub
Little
guy? Who's
Richard,
Little Richard.
You know, they had them all, and that was really
hot
cute.
tub. Who's
yeah.
that? Why can't I? No, that's not Little Richard.
Oh, that's the I know who you're talking about. Now I
It's
lost
gone.
the name.
It's gone.
It's
I mean, he's famous. James Brown.
James Brown. Thank you. Yeah, James
Well,
Brown.
yeah,
and
he had
James Brown actually married them
Well, the guy, yes.
in the movie.
Yes, in the movie.
In the documentary, no, but it was still a friend that married them in the
Right,
documentary
right.
too. And I love that his dentist was his manager, and I liked Jim Belushi's part. You know, I liked all the characters as well as the main characters. I just struggled with the compression of time because too much
well,
stuff
that's
happened
fair,
in too
but
little
that's
amount of
fair.
time.
But you're wrong. You're wrong. I mean, you can't. We're not going to have a 4-hour movie, so.
Well, no, you don't have to, but
And again, watching the documentary after seeing this film is the right way to do it because you don't want
Right.
to do it the other way. And I had watched a spoiler review.
yeah, you did.
My two favorite guys, Fish Jelly or Jellyfish, whatever,
Yeah.
Fish Jelly.
Fish jelly.
I love those guys, but they do spoiler reviews.
They spoil everything.
I'm glad I watched that because if I were crying without knowing what was going on, with what went on, I would have been like, "This is ridiculous." I mean, I can't even sit here. I got to go. Except I want to hear more Neil Diamond, so I wouldn't leave. So I would say you have to go into this one fresh, and I'm sure if you're from Wisconsin, you know the whole story anyway, because they were legitimately famous.
Right.
A famous duo. So,
Yeah, like people would go to see them.
yeah, 100%. And they were very compelling human beings. I
Right.
mean, when you watch the documentary, you realize they were super blue collar. I mean, super,
Right.
which is also heartwarming and good to see that you have real
Right,
people
to see
who are.
regular people.
Yeah, regular
and,
people
You know,
just-
the other thing is their dream was like, I just want to sing,
Yeah.
make people happy,
Yeah.
dance a little,
Yeah.
and enjoy life. You know,
Yeah.
that's all they wanted. And they
Yeah, because she
got
was
it,
dealing
you
with
know.
depression. He was
Yeah.
dealing with alcoholism. But the singing, the getting in front of people is what made them happy and kept them
Right.
happy and made everybody around them happy.
Right.
Everybody that was helping them was happy, even his
Yeah.
kids. So I loved it. Obviously, I loved it. You were a little more practical about it as usual. So I'm going to rate this sucker at a 4. 4 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah,
That
I
low?
liked it.
I was
That
expecting
low.
a 4.5 out
No,
of
I mean, I'm not going to say it was a perfect film because it is. It does, like you said, it does gloss over things and soften edges.
you. Well, it should soften it.
And I wanted more Neil Diamond songs, to be quite frank. I mean, they make a big deal out of not playing Sweet Caroline. Like
Right.
he wasn't into Sweet Caroline at
Right.
all.
Well, no, and I thought his point was really valid. And if that was truly his point, because they didn't show it in the documentary that was his point, I thought his point was really valid. He said, Neil Diamond is so much more than Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Sweet Caroline. I want to expose people, make them realize all the things he's done. And it's true because they played songs, and I was like, oh, that's right. That
Yeah,
is
I never
Neil
knew the
Diamond.
song that he kept trying to play. Is for Salamander,
Oh, I
Sala,
knew that
whatever
one,
it was.
yeah.
I never knew that one.
Yeah.
I also remembered, excuse me, the monkey songs that he
Right.
wrote. He wrote a bunch of monkey songs too.
Yeah, he wrote for a bunch of other people
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's amazing. So what, you didn't rate it? What'd you rate it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that part. I'm gonna rate it about 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. It's an enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
And you think that young people are into Neil Diamond? Know who Neil? I know they know. Obviously, Neil Diamond's.
Everybody
just
knows Sweet
in the
Caroline
culture.
because of the, you know, I mean,
The games.
we went to a wedding 2 years ago, my friend's wedding, played it at the wedding.
Yeah.
Everybody sang along. Everybody
Yeah.
got up. So, like, people know of him. And, you know, again, it's not a Neil Diamond movie, though. It's not about Neil Diamond. They could be Sonny and Cher impersonators. It's a movie about them and their relationship and their love, and it just happens to play out through Neil Diamond.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think you should go see it. I think it's great. And especially if you love Neil Diamond. But if you love music, and it's a karaoke film for sure. Literally, he ran karaoke at the Asian bar that he went. That's a funny group. The Asian scenes and all that, and the way they play all that. It was just a lot of good stuff. Hugh Jackman's great as usual. Kate Hudson is just phenomenal. She may get Oscar nominated for this one, I believe. I don't know if it's too late. Yeah, I think she should. I thought she was great. She got Oscar nominated for
She was good.
Almost Famous, and I think this is as good, if not better than that.
And I also just remembered one of my first 45s was Cracklin' Rose.
Really?
My brother Scott gave it to me. He gave me a 45 holder, this like
The little box.
it wasn't a box, it was like a round one with like a lid on it. And in it he put 2 singles, and one was Cracklin' Rose.
What was the B-side? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but the other one was an Eagles song that I don't
awesome.
even
Well, there
remember,
you
but
go.
I do remember Cracklin' Rose because I played that all
and
the
that didn't
time.
make you cry while you're watching this?
No, not at all.
Interesting.
I mean, I cried when I watched it. I did cry during the movie. I'm not,
I couldn't look over you because I was bawling.
I'm not stoned, but,
Right.
There's a few parts that are just heart-wreshing.
Yeah.
Heart-wrenching. Some of the things he did and she did and things that happened.
Yeah, it's amazing. Great film. All right, well, there you go. Song Blue came out on Christmas Day, and that's our quick review.
There we go.
All right?
Thanks.
All right. Happy New Year. Happy holidays.
See ya.